Hello, hello, hello. Coming to you once again, guys. This is Miss Lula. I have several things I want to go over today. I want to talk a little bit about some self-care. I want to talk a little bit about giving a few words of encouragement. Want to go over, of course, we have to put the hair in there. I came on live with this on my head on purpose, and just letting you guys know that I have found a new piece from Target. Came from Target, and I've had quite a few people. I put I did a couple videos, and I had some people asking, why don't you do some more? And okay, so here I am again, doing yet another one. I kind of enjoy it because being that I live, it's just me. This makes me feel like that I am actually, this makes me feel like that I am actually a part of a group or something. I don't know. I don't feel totally alone, and I hope a lot of us is practicing the self-isolating. Now, me, myself, I do have somewhere to go today. Got to make a little store run, but I promise you I'm back in the house after that. So, you guys, back to this. I probably need a little strip so I can keep up with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, but don't have no strip. It's all good. We all family. So, all right. This it's called the pineapple cap. I mean, it feels so good. I found it at Target. I'll show it to you again. I seen it at Target. Had never noticed it again. It did say it was new, but I've never noticed it. So now I go to Target because Target, I'm not trying to throw no shade on Walmart, but when I go to Walmart have quite a few people, and that makes me nervous. Now, I've been told, a couple days ago that they have started doing the 50 people, they cut it off at 50 people, and they let some of them come out and they let some more go in. So, but y'all, everybody, let's just be clear. Everybody loves some Wally World. Everybody loved that Walmart. So, no shade against Walmart. I go to Walmart. I usually go, not for my groceries, but I do go and get caught up in that spending spirit that's in there. We'll end up going in there for something for $5 and end up spending $100. So, love me some Wally World. But since all this stuff had been going on, I've been frequenting more Target, because Target, they actually are making people practice that social distancing. If they catch you getting too close to somebody, they'll just kind of come up to you and let you know, you need to back up a little bit. So love it. This product came from Target. And I love it. I promise you, I wanted you guys to see it on my head so that, one, you could actually see that not only do I preach keeping something on that head at night, and yes, I just kind of got up and, put clothes on and bathe and that kind of thing, and just I wanted you guys to see kind of what I do to my own head. I'm actually sweating a little bit. I did a nice hot soaking bath with me some Epsom salt, the new kind of Epsom salt with the different fragrances and stuff in it. The one I have is shea butter and almond, and it smells amazing. I feel so good. So Epsom salt, yeah, it's typically for people with aching bones and things like that. But I don't know, it just helped relax you. It just, but I did it as part of my self-care. Usually I just do a shower or something, but just to make you feel better, just to make you feel better. So yeah, this is how I take that thing off my head in the morning, whatever I have on it. For the ones that watched one of my other videos, I did have something different on, but I wanted you guys to see. And this is all I do to my hair. I do a pin curl, depending on how I feel. Sometime for church, I may do a couple more pin curls just to give me a little bit more curl, but I just really have body. And bam, with my amazing, I did a product knowledge video the other day. So this is what I use, the products that I use, influence products that I use in my salon. My salon is Hair to Perfection Studio. I know I left that out the last time, but so new at this. Hair to Perfection Studio. We're over on Monroe Road in Charlotte. So Hair to Perfection Studio, inside of the Mosaic salons. It's like a building with suites and things in them. Those are popping up all over Charlotte, but that is where I work at. And this was the holding spray that I used first. And now I'm going back, and you see I'm not putting it directly on my hair, just kind of spraying it up in the air. Because guys, products so bad. A lot of you have gotten products. We sent them out to you, shipped them out. We shipped them out to you very soon after I did the video about the products. And so I appreciate you for prioritizing that hair and getting those products. Got them out to the ones that requested them. Still some that have not. You're doing your hair a grave injustice if you do not get those influence products. They are just they're absolutely amazing. So not just preaching about them, but I am I'm practicing what I preach. So yes, so this is all I do with my hair. But yeah, guys, just that self-care. Even though you're not going out, you still owe it to yourself to keep yourself up. Okay, you want to be in your pajamas every day, but you need to, I promise you, I feel totally different than I did when I got up out of that bed and I was still in my pajamas. Yes, I do my pajamas sometime all day long, not going anywhere, and definitely not letting nobody come over. So yeah, sometimes I just keep them on all day. It's all good. I'll shower, I'll put my pajamas right back on, because a lot of times I shower. Sometimes I shower at night. Most of the time I like showering if I don't do nothing but just do me. I call it a drive-by, just a few minutes in the shower in the morning just to get me woke up. If you have to put clothes on, like you're going to your whatever, your jobs and things like that. Sometimes, some days, just try it a couple days. You know, maintain your hair, maintain yourself. I mean, I feel good. I feel good. I feel like a totally different, like I stepped out of one person and here I am into another. And some people like, oh, you know, I don't have to. I'm just chilling. But you know, and meanwhile, all this craziness is going on around us. And okay, the nail places are closed, the barbers are closed, your beauty salons are closed, but it shouldn't take any of that for you to still want to be the best you that you can be. You may not do this every day, but a couple days out of a week, you owe it to yourself to get up, put clothes on. If you wear your little makeup or whatever, I don't wear a lot, but I do wear some, not to cover up who I am, but to just enhance it a little bit. Some people put gobs and gobs on. I just, hey, just a little bit, because you're already beautiful. You just enhancing what you already are. So just to, I don't know, to me it seems like it puts me in a better mood, without everything going on and all they're covering on TV is the COVID-19, the coronavirus. That's all they're covering right now. Nothing else is getting covered. I mean, it could be bank robberies all over the place, and hey, we'll never know it, because guess what? COVID-19, we need to give an update on the total deaths and the total of the people that's done contracted it again. And how about this? How about that's still not an accurate number, because it's not enough tests to go around to actually test everybody. How about that? But thankfully, we are thankful for our news community, our anchors and journalists and people, for keeping us on top of things. That's their jobs, not taking anything away from them. But they're just not covering anything else, and that can tend to do something to the psyche if you watch it too much. Sometimes I'll take a little break from it. I have to stay up on it, because I actually have a business that's been shut down, so I have to keep up with what the governor is saying about these businesses. I have to keep up with when can we open again. State board will send us an email, all the stylists and nail salon, everybody that's involved in that, we'll get one from state board saying when we can open the doors back up. They originally projected it for 30 days, but they really didn't know, so we'll see. I understand that the president is trying to open things back up. I think they're fighting him tooth and nail, because they still feel like, and I'm saying I'm talking about governmental officials, still feel like that it's kind of dangerous. But I believe that President Trump wants to open the economy back up. Don't know, but all I know is it's dangerous out there right now. It's just, this thing is just running crazy. They're saying it's a contact type thing. But I order somebody down and say that it is airborne, because it's spreading like too much. Like I feel like it's airborne. Of course, I'm not a doctor, scientist. I'm not any of that. But I don't know. I'm convicted that it is airborne. And so, guys, we have to be so careful. I do, as I promised, I do have the masks that I was talking about. Someone is making them, and I did actually order me a couple of them. So if you want to get them, I have them. Really nice. They have the strings to go on them, and you just tie them up. And I'm not going to tie it all the way up, but just to give you guys, they have a piece right here where you can pinch it, just like regular masks. And yeah, it's really nice. And it gives you great coverage, and it's nice. I have this one. She's doing them in different colors. So I have this one. I have a black one. But I'm gonna get some more for a couple of loved ones and just send them off to them. But yeah, back to this COVID-19 thing. It can just get you really down. So we have to do some things to build ourselves back up and rise above this horrific situation. And I mean, we don't have to be here, people, because there's people that have lost their lives in the midst of this. The people that their loved ones have gone, and some people have experienced it themselves. I've taken a look at some of the people, like on Facebook. I don't do Facebook a lot, but I have been on there here lately, just trying to see, I'll say a little more lately, just trying to see, who is this thing affecting? Is it affecting any of my people that I know, and some of people from my hometown, and that kind of thing? And guess what? It has affected several people that I know. And so just trying to just stay on top of things, and so that I can know what's going on around me. Um, it has, I was reading that it's some sort of affecting some of the, what is it? It's a plant. A plant that they do chicken. It's one of the big, I'm not going to call their name, but it's one of our big food distributors, and I mean huge food distributors. So 400 of the plant's workers was contaminated, so they had to shut the whole place down. Should have just took one or two, but for them to shut it down, but undoubtedly they kept working, and it's like a lot of people have been contaminated, so they have shut down. So you guys not only going to start seeing those tissue owls bare, you're probably going to start seeing a lot less food. You probably going to have to start switching. Well, not even just now, but I've been noticing even before now that those shelves are being bare. I mean, a lot of food is being, not being restored for whatever reason. Some people, some stuff that you used to eat, you can't get it in the stores no more. They don't have any more of it. They're out. They're telling you that they're getting it again, but you go back and it's still gone. You're switching over, getting other stuff. You're not able to get the foods that you used to get. So this thing is real. So we have to do something to, one thing, thank God that he has covered us and our families. And I know I'm not talking to everybody, because some people have been affected with it. But guys, a lot of us still have not been affected. And some people may say, well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm practicing, just practicing that social distancing, and I'm doing, but hey, what about grace? What about grace and mercy? What about God just keeping you and your family? How about that? How about we just give him some thanks for not only keeping us, but our family circle has yet to be broken. That's enough to be thankful for. I tell you, I heard something on TV the other day. I was watching a movie, and the comment was, who do you say you are? Who do you say you are? Some people may say that now if somebody asks me who do I say I am, I would say, I would have said before I watched this movie, I would have said, the movie's called The Overcomers. And it was a Christian movie, family type of movie, and it was just really, really good, and it encouraged my heart to no ends. Oh my God, it's such a good movie. And I don't forgot the name of the co-stars, but that thing was so good. I know one of the co-stars was a black lady that played in War Room. She played in War Room, so I think it was it War Room? I think it was War Room. I want to say it was War Room. Anyway, if I'm wrong, hey. Anyway, but she's just amazing. I believe she's Reverend Evans' daughter. Don't know her name, but she is an amazing actress, and she be in a lot of those Christian-based movies. But anyway, the prayer room. I can't think of the name of that movie for nothing. Doesn't watch. I don't know. I bet you 4 or 5 times that thing is so bad to me. But anyway, bad means good. In this context. But anyway, in the movie that I was watching, The Overcomers, the question was posed, who do you say you are? Who are you? Who would you say you are? And I started thinking about that question, guys. I'm sniffing a little bit. Don't have that COVID-19. I actually have these this pollen and stuff has been getting to me ever since pollen started coming out. So yeah, little sniffle, nothing to worry about. We all good here. So anyway, so and some people, some people saying, well, I'm a mother, You know, I'm a father, you know, some people, I'm a doctor, you know. And I said, God, who would I say I am? Before I watched this and that thing was posed to me, I would have said I'm a mother of 3 beautiful children and grandmother of 11 beautiful grandchildren. I believe it's 11, y'all. I done lost count. Jesus, 10 or 11. I want to say 11. Anyway, love each and every one of them. Thank God for them. They are, every one of them are just beautiful, amazing children. Don't get to spend that much time with them, but I love them and I thank God for them. They're healthy, and I just thank God for each one of them. So, and I would think in terms of that. I would go on to say I am a hairstylist, you know, a cosmetologist. I own my own business owner. You know, I would go on to say some of that, and then I would say something like, and I'm a child of God. I'm a woman of God, and but you know, the only problem with that, and I mean, I really was, that thing really dealt with me. The only problem was that, Lula, how did the child of God, the woman of God, get to be the last thing that you was? That's who we need to be. I'm talking about Christians. I'm not talking about everybody. Christians. That's who we need to say we are in the beginning. That should be our identity. In the beginning, I am a woman of God. Not just a woman of God, but a great woman of God. And God has made me a wonderful mother, a wonderful grandmother. And you know, and just, you can go on and on, but the first thing you are is a great man or woman of God. And if you can't put that first, then, you know, maybe we need to take a step back, because on top of everything else, the other stuff is added. It's added to your life. But who you are at first and foremost, God should be in front of all of it. And so I had to really check myself. Lula, you should have said that you are. God checked me about that. He checked me. I mean, I felt so convicted, like, oh my God, we get so complacent. And so when that question was posed to me, I thought of everything else. And then I said, and I'm a Christian, and I'm proud to be a Christian, but are you really? I mean, yeah, I felt so convicted. So, you know, it really challenged me to, I don't know what had me feeling like I was all that other stuff, and then the child of God, the woman of God. And when that should have been at the forefront, that means I've gotten relaxed in who I am in God. And so I had to pray and ask God to take me back and give me that taste and that zeal for Him, like I used to have, and or hey, if I ain't never had it, now's a good time. So okay, that's the spiritual part, guys. Had to get that out, because we don't have to be here. We get to be here, and we need to be thankful. We can deal with anything else, guys. We can deal with anything else, as long as we are not under the dirt, but we still on top of the dirt. Amen. So we are just thankful for that. Thankful for our families. Let us not take any of that in vain. Let us take some of this time and call people that we hadn't talked to in forever. Matter of fact, I'm going to lead it out. I'm going to call somebody today that I hadn't talked to in a good minute. Because guess what? All we got is time on our hands now. All we have is time. We are thankful for the people that do have to still go out. Our medical workers that's putting their, that's on the front line, our putting their lives on the line for us. We are so thankful for you guys. Don't know who all I'm talking to. I have some loved ones. My goddaughter, she's a nurse. She's a nurse manager at the hospital, and she's going out there putting herself on the front line every day, and just thankful for her. All the people in the medical field, like I said, that's putting themselves out there each and every day, can't stay home. I'm seeing on TV, some of them want to stay home. Some of them are risking being fired. They're so scared of catching this because they're saying that it's not enough protection for the medical field. So we just cover them, continue to cover them in prayer. And if you haven't been covering them, begin to cover them, begin to make them a part of your daily prayer. Everybody in the health that work in these hospitals, they're not able to stay home. They are mandated to be at work. And so when some of them are saying, look, you can have the job, but I want my life. So for the ones that some of them are just, taking that chance. They're caught, they feel like this is what I was called to do. This is what I want to do. They're mercenaries. So let's, and even our police officers and our, all the, our paramedics and fire departments and people that just are mandated, they still have to continue to go on and putting their lives in danger every day. So let's just be thankful for those people that they're still out there and they're still helping our government, our governors and our mayors and all the people like that have to be that we have to just keep them lifted up in prayer. One thing that I found myself going through, I'm going to share this and then I'm going to let you go. I'm not going to hold you a long time. I'm just going to share a little bit and just encourage, and let's keep each other lifted up in prayer for the ones, especially these business owners. I'm not even going to say especially the business owners, especially whoever that can't get through to the unemployment lines. I know some people have gotten through and some people actually getting their pay. None of the people that I know, because the ones that have been out of work, they still can't get through the lines. You go on, that's the telephone lines you can't get through. You go online like they're telling you to do, and you still can't get through. Well, I know for me, let me talk about my experience. My experience, went online several times, tried to set up an account, and then when it's time for you set your account up. When it's time for you to log in, you do your ID and your password. Then they'll say that that's not working, and you done gave them the password and ID that that you came up with, but they'll say, and then you try it again, and they'll say it's still not working, and you try it again. Okay, we're gonna lock down your account, and you're putting in the right information. I even have had it to happen to me where I went on the IRS website, and I put my information in there. They locked me because they asked me some security questions. I answered the security questions knowing that they were right, and they said that that wasn't right. It was my student, where I was online student, and they were saying that number was not right for my what do you call it, where my student loan account, the number, I put the number, and they was like, that's not right, we locking you out. So it's just, I know it's a glitch, and I know in the system. So it's just really frustrating, and they lock you out day in, day out. How can you put in for something that is, when you go online, it's preventing you from putting in, and then when you call the offices, if they're not busy, they'll give you animated voice. You can't even get a live person, and you can't get the help that you necessarily need. So it's still an awful lot of people that are out there, out of work, not having anything coming in, running out of foods and things like this. Guys, I cannot say, no, I'm not running out of food. But this thing is scary to me because bills are just going on. People think that they're not going to be accountable held accountable to they're saying that they're going to allow you to go on for several months without turning you off. But guess what? You still got to pay those bills. And if you letting them pile up, they're going to want them 3 months when this, or however many months when this is over. They're going to want that money. So you can let it pile up. And for the people that are still working, God bless you. And you're able to pay your bills. That is a wonderful, wonderful feeling, because I have never been in this place. And I believe I can speak for many others. It is so frustrating. I woke up yesterday and my phone was turned off. Yes, it was turned off. I am with the Verizon. It was turned off. Verizon sent out something saying that they are in with some of the other businesses, and they're not turning anybody off, and this and that and that and the other. And I would have paid my phone bill, but I haven't had anything coming in. I haven't had anything coming in. A few dollars here or there, but it's, I haven't had a lot coming in. So guess what? My phone was cut off after they said they wasn't cutting anybody off, for a while. And it was cut off. I had to call them. Yes, they cut it back on. And I told them, because mentally you already stressing some. Try not to. But as the days go on and you're still like myself, not getting anything coming in, it gets to be stressful. So guess what? I called them and I told them, I hope you guys are not cutting anybody else off. On top of the stress, now you turning people off after you said you wouldn't. That was a lot to me. But I'm thankful that they did. I'm going over my time, but I'm thankful that they did get my services restored. They apologized over and over. They said that they think that the system did it or whatever. Don't know. All I know is it happened. So that was the worst feeling in the world. I'm not trying to act like I've never gotten my services suspended, but I don't know. It was something about this time that I guess it was just on top of the stuff, and I've been praying and things like that. But, my headspace, this whole thing is really, it just gets to me. And so it's so important for us to keep positive things coming in, any kind of positive energy, anything you can do to attract some positive energy in. And everybody is not going through, their income not being in the household. Well, and then there's some of these children. Some children I heard that are not able to get internet, even though some of the companies were saying they would get it to them. Well, some people live in places that just, for whatever reason, the internet just not coming in. It's not, they can't get it in their homes. They can't get it in the spot where their homes are at. Thankfully, that's not, especially some of these rural areas. The internet is just hard to get in those places. So think about these children are getting behind on their lessons. A lot of our children are able to go online and do their lessons. Guys, let's pray for those children are not getting schooling. They can't get it. They cannot get the school. Another thing we need to pray for. We need to keep people lifted up. We had a bad storm in this area. In the Charlotte area and some of the surrounding areas. Bad storm, winds, gusts, and all this stuff. A lot of people lost their power. Some people still don't have their powers today. Their power outage. They don't know when they're going to get it restored. I don't know. But think about those people. Some of them are losing their food. It's going bad. That they've taken some of their last and bought. Some of that food, they bought their food. I heard one guy say, gentleman on TV say, he went and bought 2 weeks worth of food because of all the stuff that's going on. So he tried not to be in the stores much, which is good for him. He bought 2 weeks worth of food. He is without power, and he know that his food is going to go bad because he have no way of keeping it, you know. They're asking people not to run those generators. Don't know why. I don't even understand that. That's over my head, so I won't try to explain that. But they was just asking people, try not to run those generators. Thankfully that it's not really, really cold, but it's been getting kind of chilly at night. Think about those families. Some of them I seen where some people's homes was torn into. You know, some I think it was a mobile home. That those people don't have anywhere to, you know, they're without their home now. On top of everything going on, they're forced to have to be close to people. Some people, they don't know who they are, but somebody helping them. Somebody have to help them. They gotta be in close distance with these people. They are needing help. A lot of people without power now. Again, the children can't go to school because they can't have that. They don't have that internet. You know, so things can just be so much worse. And when I heard it, I didn't know it had went on, because that was one of the days where I took a break from news. I just took a break because my headspace, I wasn't having a good day. I'm being totally transparent. Was not having a good day. Didn't even feel like praying, to be honest. I was just like, God, what in the world? Just going through, just trying to get through these, you know, this line to get some help coming in my home. So I wasn't even thinking, I didn't want to look at news. I think I went 2 days like that. And when I did look at it yesterday, this is what I heard about the storm and how people was, you know, they're not having their power, and a lot of people's homes have been affected because of trees down, and, you know, and this kind of stuff in their yards, and in their, you know, and hit their home, fell down and hit their homes and things like. And I said, God, I thank you, because I still have light. My lights are still on. In spite of everything, I guess it took that for me to, you know, yes, I've been frustrated, and I've asked God to totally forgive me for that. It is frustrating because you know, they'll be on TV telling you, oh, you know, we're giving you help, we're getting you help, and then you trying to get it, and, you know, you can't get it. It's no way you can get it. They're saying some people getting it. I don't know. The people that I know are not getting it. I know other stylists. I know barbers. I know people that, you know, they're saying that we're having help. They're giving us, you know, the government is giving us help through unemployment and things like that. And we're still unemployment. The people with the Employment Security Commission, they are still trying to learn how they need to set us up, the ones that usually could not get unemployment. They're trying to see how they can set us up. They still don't even have that system set up. Maybe in other counties, but not here. Still not set up. So we still have to wait. And again, they're saying it's because of so many people are, you know, bombarding the lines and stuff. Well, I don't know. All I know is so many people are still without help in their homes. And so let us just keep one another lifted up in prayer, even if you've never had a prayer life before. Now is the time, even if it's not affecting you. And you like, you know what, that's them. Well, let me take that back, because it's affecting everyone right now. If it's nothing but when you go to the grocery store, you're not able to buy the things that you used to buy. And the governor is asking every day, please, please, please do not get so much. We have never been asked to get whatever food that we want to get. So I'm gonna get off of here. I think my limit is over. I think because the video can't be so big. I believe I went over my time, but guys, I just had so much on my heart. So let's just keep each other lifted up, okay? Until the next time, I will be coming back on. If you like this video, click on the like button, and if you want to continue watching me, because I will do another one, click on the subscribe button, okay? Until the next time, God bless.